Hey there guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another best class setup in Cold War video. What about the tune we got going on in the background, man? Takes me way back to Black Ops 2. Anyway, today we are talking about the best LC10 class setup in Cold War. We've been using this thing a little bit incorrectly, and I recommend that you change your class setup as soon as possible. But just before we do get into talking about this best LC10 class setup in Cold War, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. It really does help me out, and I massively appreciate it. We are looking for 5,000 subscribers very soon and 10,000 by the end of the year, so if you could help me achieve that goal, that would be absolutely massive. So let's just jump straight into our best LC10 class setup here, because there's a little bit to talk about this thing, and I think we've been using this thing a little bit incorrectly here. So as usual with these videos, the timestamps will be on the video's loading bar, and of course in the description, so if you are looking for something specific like the LC10's attachments, make sure you do skip to that section. But as usual, we're going to start off with our secondary here, which we are taking the Street Sweeper Swill. As far as I know, this thing is still currently broken, gives you that one-shot kill distance of about 9 meters, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So as for our Street Sweeper class setup here, we are going for these attachments. We want to take, of course, the infantry V-choke, so when we do aim down sight, which you will do a lot with this particular weapon, our pellet spread is tightened up quite nicely. Then we move to that damage barrel. Of course, the task force option increase of 72% gives us that one-shot kill distance of 9 meters or so. Then that 18-round drum mag, of course, to give us the most amount of shells to fire. Then in the handle slot, we want that airborne elastic wrap, of course, to aim down sight as quickly as possible. You want to be aiming down sight as often as you can with this thing. And then lastly, in the stock slot, we do have the no stock for that sprint to fire speed increase of 40%. In the tactical slot, we are, of course, going for that stim shot, basically because getting that extra chance per life is, of course, very, very powerful in this game, but you can take a flash or a stun if you are feeling like that is necessary. In the lethal slot, we can go with the Semtex or the C4, depending on how you do want to play this game. I usually roll with the Semtex just because it's a really easy option to use. In the field upgrade slot, the two main choices in this game are Jammer and, of course, Field Microphone. Jammer to deny enemy information, and Field Microphone to get more enemy information. In the Wildcard slot, we, of course, take Perk Greed to get extra perks in this particular class setup. We don't really need those 8 attachments. I think the LC10 is one of the most powerful guns in the game without 8 attachments, so we can take 6 perks here. And as for our perks, they are as follows. Basically, what we have got going on here is, of course, Flak Jacket, so we don't take as much explosive damage, of course. Forward Intel, so we see the enemy respawns, which is so super strong. We also see a larger minimap area. In the perk 2 slot, we do have Assassin, so we get extra information on our minimap as well, and we get extra points when we do kill people who are marked. And we've got Scavenger as well, so we get extra ammo when we do kill people. Perk 3, of course, depending on the playlist you're playing, and if you are playing in that new rapid fire close quarters playlist, Gung Ho is probably going to be your best option over Ghost because you are on the UAV all the time. And then Ninja, so we move around the map quite quickly. So Ghost or Gung Ho are usually our 2 best options here, and Ninja as well, depending on which game mode you are playing on. So as for our LC10 attachments here, as I said, we've been using this thing a little bit wrong here. We want to change up our class setup, what we do have. Now, in the muzzle slot, we do want to run that sound suppressor. Now, we could run the agency suppressor as well to give us a little bit of increase to our recoil control, but I feel like this weapon doesn't have too significant amount of recoil control as it is. So we don't want to lose as much damage range, so we just take the sound suppressor just for that 100% muzzle flash concealment here. In the barrel slot, you've got 2 main choices. We can take the reinforced heavy barrel for an 18% increase to our already pretty good damage range of about 22 meters or so, as well as an 80% increase to our bullet velocity. Or we can take the task force barrel as well for a slight increase to our damage. I think it increases it by 2, as well as a 50% increase to our damage and 75% increase to our bullet velocity. It does also increase our recoil, so it makes it a little bit harder for us to hit our shots, so you can choose whatever you do prefer here. Task force is usually the option that I go with, but the reinforced heavy is also a fantastic option as well. In the underbarrel slot, we are going for that field agent grip to stay on target here. That vertical and horizontal recoil control is a really nice option in this game to help us stay on target. In the handle slot, we are going for that airborne elastic wrap, that aim down side speed flinch resistance, and aim while going prone. Really nice option here. Can, of course, take a Raider stock to increase that sprint to fire speed up nicely, or in the magazine slot, we can take the Salvo 52 round fast mag for a very fast reload speed, as well as giving us a lot of bullets to fire. So we've changed up our class setup a little bit slightly as we had previously, and I think this option is a very, very good gun in this game. It's one of the better SMGs out there right now, so we're just going to jump into some gameplay here and have an excellent time with this thing. Alrighty dude, starting this one a little bit of the way through, but not too much of a difference in this game. We've got to get out of this particular house. We've got to try and push up. There's boys in the van. Man, there's always boys in the van. Oh, we are not playing very well today. This is not the first time I've tried to make this gameplay for this particular video. But we aren't playing very well today, which is, doesn't happen sometimes. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Don't worry about it too much. It's just something that happens. Oh, yeah. Just instantly. Immediately get my head shot off. That dude's running a naked version of this gun, and he's doing better than me, so... Yes, it's going well. But again, don't let me being terrible at this game fool you into thinking that this class setup isn't great. Because, I mean, the LC10 just absolutely domes people, man. Oh, what is that spawn? What is that spawn? Like 3 of them spawn in the same time in the same spot, man. God. It has been a little while since we played on Nuketown, so... Ooh. No, bad timing there again. Yeah, it's just one of those days for Call of Duty, isn't it? It is just one of those days where nothing goes right for you. Just one of those days. It happens. It happens, bro. That Semtex on that guy there. We'll grab some assault pack. We'll cover our house with a jammer. Nice little takedown on that guy there. We didn't actually manage to... Oh, man. I'm struggling today. I'm struggling, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Hello? Love that one-shot kill, bro. Love that one-shot kill. Chuck that down there. Wait for him to come up. That's disgusting. How is this still allowed to be in the game? How have they not fixed this yet? I actually do really want this armor here, so we can put that on. And we'll jump at the front. Alright, we're cooking here now. We're cooking. Oh no, we're not cooking. I gotta go. Nothing went right in that particular situation. I try and pull up with the minigun and go around one corner. It doesn't happen. All right, fair enough. I'll go a different way. Nope, didn't way. Broke armor. No minigun shots. Actually managed to fire some shots with the minigun, so if we die, we lose it. Then pulled up into another guy, and then it was over from there. Like, there was nothing that could be done, man. Sometimes it just doesn't happen for you. That's how it goes sometimes. I think I'm probably the most COD timing person in the world. Like, anything that can go wrong usually does go wrong for me. Like, specifically. COD timing is usually something that accompanies me wherever I go. It's simple, dude. You just gotta be luckier. You just have to be lucky, man. That's all it is. Just get lucky. If I'm lucky, there isn't a guy jumping out of the window at that point and we actually manage to get another kill there and we can continue on our streak, but because I'm not lucky... Oh, there was a guy? I didn't see that guy. I didn't see that guy. I'm actually blind. Sometimes the old color vision comes into play and I'm like, I am completely unable to... Oh, what is happening? I'm jumping at shadows. Help me. Oh my god. Alright, oh, is it just a guy there? God, they are being so aggressive in the spawns, man. I've died like 6 times in a row. You would have seen none of that, but I've died 6 times in a row to just dudes running into our backyard every time, like that. Like, literally just like that, into our backyard. That's gonna hit me. I know it's an air patrol. It's fine, everything's okay. Alright, we're doing a little bit better now. We're doing a little bit okay. I want to go that way. Nice. Alright, oh! It's very lucky that you can animation cancel the armor being placed on. Oh, they're actually spawning here now. Leave me alone. Leave me alone right now. They're not leaving me alone, dude. We do have the minigun, though. We got this. Got the death machine. Yeah, death machine's not bad. It's better if you actually try and shoot someone with it, though, from what I hear. How did we lose that game? 39 kills, man. It was so messy. There was a lot that went wrong in that game, but I still had to manage to have a good time. Like, the LC10 is just a good weapon in this game, but we'll have our final thoughts on it in just a second here, because that was a lot of fun somehow. So as I said previously, guys, the LC10 is one of the best SMGs in the game right now. It's just such a super accurate, such a super consistent weapon in this game. The attachments are all good options. You can make it even more consistent by not taking the task force barrel, but it really depends on how you do want to play. I don't think the recoil is actually too significant as it is, so you can sort of mix and match your attachments here how you do prefer. My previous class setup of running like the agency suppressor and the task force barrel was a little bit inaccurate sometimes, so I think this is better, and hopefully you do end up changing your LC10 class setup because I think we'd been using it wrong previously. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this one. I do massively appreciate it. Of course, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on. I massively appreciate it, and it really does help me out, and I will of course see you in the next video. Bye!